And it all falls down for YSL. It all falls down for YSL. One of the members of YSL was recorded on the phone with his baby mama, with her pleading with him to think of their child and to do what's right, to testify against Young Thug and the rest of YSL to prioritize his son, to be free and take care of his child. Let's listen.
You don't know nobody because you have a son.
Yeah.
So you can't be thinking about nobody else or what nobody else got going on. You got to think about you because don't nobody give a fuck about you but you. You can't be thinking about what them folks on. I ain't trying to say, but
yeah.
You just need to think about MJ. That's all I'm saying. Think about him.
Right.
And yourself, but you can't be in there.
Is she crying for that?
Huh?
Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. I'm not crying no more.
I need you to get that number from me, bro.
Now, here's two problems, right? You have a child. This is a man, a grown man who has a child and is still affiliated with gang shit. You're affiliated with streets. You're affiliated with street gangs and street shit, but you have a child. Make that make sense. Why would you have a child if you are involved in the streets? If you're a gang member, make that make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. It's absolutely foolish. There's nothing more important than bringing another generation into this world and rearing and teaching and developing another generation. That should be the pride of a man's life, is bringing a child into this world, especially a son, and teaching him the traditions, morals, and values and ethics that can bring about another successful generation of your community. Instead, what we got here is a dude who's gangbanging for Young Thug, allegedly, gangbanging with the YSL, allegedly, and now has his baby mama pleading with him on the phone, with the police listening, recording the conversation, obviously, begging him to snitch, to testify against his cohorts in court. The other problem I have is, why would you lay down with a man that's a gang member? Why? Why would you lie down with a man that's a gang member? I don't understand the appeal that women see in these street dudes. I genuinely don't get it. I understand women want masculine men, tough men. But since when was street masculine or tough? Part of being a man is understanding the responsibilities of being a man. And one of the responsibilities of being a man is laying down a proper foundation for your children. How in the fuck can you do that? Explain to me. Explain to me. I'm trying to think. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to think. I genuinely don't get it. Explain to me what part of being in the streets allows you to be a proper man. You're risking the odds of you going to prison for the rest of your life and not being able to take care of your kids. And you're risking getting shot and killed and being dead and not being able to take care of your kids. How is that manly? How can you properly financially provide for your children if you're in the streets? You become some big kingpin in the streets? When the feds or the state come to get you, you know you're going to get so many years that the next time you'll see your kid, they'll be an adult, right? That's the amount of time they give you. They give niggas more time for being successful criminals than they do giving niggas time for killing. If you're a killer, you'll probably get less time than nigga who is selling mad drugs, scamming mad banks and companies. You're going to get more time as a killer than you would being a drug dealer, being a scammer, whatever. This is the truth. Either way, you're going to lose. And the question becomes, why is it that there's so many young women who want to lay down with these street niggas and have kids with them? You can't build an effective household with that. You wonder why so many black households are so fucked up? You wonder why so many black kids are better off not even being around their fathers in the first place? We talk about, there's a fatherless problem in the black community. All this fatherless shit. Here's what we don't talk about. And I know a lot of people are going to get pissed off about this, but I don't really care. Here's what we don't talk about. Most of these kids are better off without their dads anyways. Unfortunately. Look at this kid. This guy is sitting here. His baby mama is pleading with him. Please testify. Think of your son. You know what he should have thought of? He should have thought about this before he decided to get involved in this shit. Men plan ahead. Men organize their lives. If you know you want to be a father, why would you go fuck around with Young Thug and YSL being a gang member? Go be a rapper. Go do something legal. Go be his security. Do something other than being a gang member in YSL. If you know you want to have kids, you want to bring another generation of people into this world, be a role model. Be somebody that your child can look up to and say, this is who I want to be. And you want your child to be able to look up to something that won't lead them down the path of destruction. A lot of kids look up to their gangster fathers, not realizing that the image and the path that they're so enamored with is going to lead them either A, to the morgue, or B, to the fucking to the courtroom with people hitting gavels and sentencing you to like 30 million fucking years, like Young Thug about to get. Okay then. So it's like between this dude being a gang member while having a son, or planning to have a son prior to having a son, being a gang member, and this woman choosing to have a child with a YSL gang member, I can't fucking comprehend and understand the fuckery. I can't understand. I genuinely do not understand. Why in your right mind would you have a child with this individual? And now you look at the truth. Now we're playing the game of, oh, please testify, please tell, do what's right. You got to pick your child. Don't worry about all these other people. Da-da-da-da-da. It's too late for that now. I mean, it's not too late for that now, but why let it get to this point? Why let it get to this point? Why? Why let it get to this point? Why even get involved in this in the first place? Now you sitting here with people you don't know, making decisions about your fate, trying to sentence you to double-digit years in prison. All because you want to be gang and you got a kid outside. Make it make sense. You can't make it make sense. And you got people in the comments talking about, damn, bro, that nigga need to stay strong, bro. But these females don't know what they talking about. She's talking sense. Who are you gonna pick, Young Thug or your child? You gonna pick Young Thug or your child? Who are you gonna choose? Which one are you gonna choose? The fact that there's even like an argument about this in the first place is unbelievable to me. The fact that it's even an argument is insane to me. You got people in the comment section talking about all this foolishness, talking about she wrong. She's not wrong. Well, she's wrong for getting with a street nigga and then having a baby with him in the first place. Foolishness, absolute foolishness. You want to make a fuck a street nigga? Cool, but don't have kids with one. You're gonna make a broken household on purpose. Don't be a prick. Okay, let's be critical thinkers here. Let's think ahead, right? Let's think ahead. Let's be smart. Why would you have a kid with a street nigga, knowing what could happen? Make it make sense. And now you got niggas in the comments talking about, she wrong, bro. She wrong for telling him to snitch. At this point, bro, he better get real. Life gets real. Life gets real. Now you got to choose between Young Thug and YSL or your fucking child. But you wouldn't be in this predicament if you prioritize your child in the first place. Life will do it to you, bro. Life will do it to you. Life will do it to you. And we got people arguing back and forth about what he should or shouldn't do. It's fucking crazy. It's going to be tough for Young Thug, bro. It's going to be tough for Young Thug because, you know, maybe this member of YSL might see the light. Maybe his baby mama screaming at him about, please pick your child first. Which she's not wrong for saying that at all. Maybe that might convince this guy to testify. And maybe it won't. See, the police ain't stupid. They took this recording and put it out. You want to know why? They put it out to show the public the weakness of YSL and to pressure this man, to pressure Young Thug, to humiliate Young Thug, to humiliate YSL. That is why this recording has been released. This is a part of the street shit that we glorify that nobody wants to talk about, where people you don't know are now making insane decisions about your life, locking you up for decades at a time, and you have a child out in the public. You have a child out here in public. You have a child out here, and these people are trying to lock you up for the rest of your life because of shit you did. Because of shit you willfully fucking did. Because of shit you did. And now you seeing your child grow, you picking your child up from school, you teaching your child how to cook, how to clean, how to do anything you could just being able to develop with your child and to develop your child. All of that taken away from you, not by the state, but really because of your actions, because of what you've chosen to do. Unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. This is what comes with this street shit that they don't want to talk about. Niggas brag about how cool this shit is. Niggas try to market this shit as cool to the black community, but this is the part that nobody wants to talk about. Where the feds or the state are dangling freedom in front of you in exchange for you testifying. And your child is on the other side of that. You testify, you're forever known as a snitch, and everybody in the city knows that you're a rat. But your child is on the other side of that. You got to take care of your child. And it's unfortunate that people are arguing back and forth about what's more important here. You know, being loyal to Young Thug or being loyal to your son. Your son always comes first. But what I will say is that in order for you to put your child first, you have to make the right decisions ahead of time. You got to make the right decisions ahead of time to put your child first. And that means staying out of crime. Being a street nigga is not being a man. If you want to be a father, you want to be the harbinger of a household, you want to bring a household into this world, you need to put that shit away. You want to be able to raise a son to be a man, not no tough nigga looking around looking to harm somebody. A fucking man who's responsible, fixes problems, handles his responsibilities, and stays out of the way. You can't be in the streets. And if you're a woman who wants to have a strong, stable family, you can't choose no street dude. These are the conversations we don't want to have because it's taboo, but it's unfortunately a conversation we have to have. We got to have this conversation. You want to be a father, you shouldn't be in the streets. You want to be a mother, you shouldn't be messing around with street dudes. Just because this motherfucker walk around with a mean look on his face, got tattoos and got throwing up gang signs and sagging his pants and looking around like he about to do something to somebody and he carry a gun don't mean that he's a man. But unfortunately, for the last 30 to 40 years, the image of a man, what a black man is supposed to be, the masculine foundations of the black man is based in criminality, thuggery. And unfortunately, a lot of young women in our community perceive masculinity through thuggery and bad behavior. And now you see a family being broken apart by poor decisions. Two people that should have never came together in the first place. One dude being in the streets, the other chick choosing a street dude. This family should have never been created in the first place. No disrespect. But these kind of it's not smart. It's not smart. I know you're not supposed to say that. I know it's like taboo to say that in the community. Like you're not supposed to say that dudes shouldn't be in the streets if they want to be a father, and women shouldn't be choosing street dudes to be the fathers of their children. But it's the truth, the unfortunate and uncomfortable truth. But I give zero fucks. It's the truth, and you know I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna take that back. You know, I'm really not sorry, but I'm not gonna sit there and pull punches. It's the God honest fucking truth. And now, you know, it's getting worse for Young Thug. You got niggas who are sitting here trying to figure out my child or YSL. He's probably gonna choose his child. So, you know, Young Thug looks just about fucked right now. He's the one that they want. He's the one that they want, and they're gonna get him. Decisions. Young Thug had it he had the best out of all of them. If Young Thug had made the right decisions, bro, he wouldn't be in jail right now. He'd be like Sauce Walker, where everyone else in the gang is locked up, but Young Thug is the only one free. Sauce Walker, the only one free out of his whole gang. Everybody else locked up. He the only one walking around, breathing fresh air. If Young Thug was smart, he would have never been involved in this street shit at all. He would have never been involved. He would have kept his ass out of the way, and he would have done what needed to be done. He would have got to the money and stayed out of trouble. But unfortunately, here we are. Here we are. It is what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.